Hello, Ann Smith here, Norwex Independent Sales Consultant, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys what the Norwex mop is all about today. Now, if you have already heard about this mop through the grapevine or one of your friends, you have probably heard that everybody is super excited to get their hands on one, and Norwex becomes a little bit of an addiction. Now, the mop is one of the most sought after products that Norwex makes, and it's because it makes cleaning your floors a breeze, fast and effective, and you just don't have to put a lot of thought into it. Now, it does come in two colors. You can either get pink and gold or blue and green. And if you buy the starter kit of the mop, it comes with the handle, the Velcro base, and then a dry mop pad and a wet mop pad. There are additional mop pads that you can buy. There's a window cloth mop pad if you have sliding glass doors or something like that. You can get the chenille dry mop pad as a secondary dry mop pad, and a tile pad for if you have a lot of tile. It has some extra scrubbies in there. And then this would be the wet mop pad, which does come in the mop system as a 4-piece, okay? So what you would want to do first is, what you can do is rub it together, and what it's going to do is create static electricity, and that's going to attract dirt and dust on your floor and pick up a whole bunch of stuff. So you want to do like some figure 8 patterns to help keep big chunks in like a nice pile, but this would be replacing your brooming and your vacuuming for your floors here, okay? Now, if you have a lot of pet hair in your life, the chenille pad on this one is going to hold on to a little bit more than the regular dry mop pad, but the dry mop pad does a really good job. Okay, so we're going to come through here, do our dry mopping, and so this would be taking the place of disposable mop pads, no more brooming and dust panning, etc. Okay, and so you would do this first, and then you want to get the handy dandy rubber brush, because you are going to be having to clean off what you just cleaned up. All kinds of hair, dirt, dust, etc. And you would just brush this into the trash can or outside, okay? Because you're probably going to have to dry mop again before you're doing your weekly load of Norwex cloths in the laundry, in the washing machine. If you're new to Norwex, and you're still trying to like wrap your head around all of this, all of our microfiber is reusable and has a 2-year warranty. So you can wash it and use it again and again. Now, before I use this, I want to let you guys know what this is. This is the wet mop pad. I've made it wet in the sink, and I want to make sure it's rinsed out. You always want to be using hot water with your Norwex. So this is going to be replacing your mop and bucket, and you don't have to do that. You don't have to get on your hands and knees. Just wring it out, put it on the floor. The wet mop pad is like a giant EnviroCloth for your floor. Now, if you're not familiar with the EnviroCloth yet, it is our #1 product, and it is basically your everything cloth, but that is also featured in a different video. But in our wet mop pad is that silver and backlock technology, which prevents bacteria from growing and reproducing. Our microfiber, or our Norwex microfiber wet mop pad, is going to be removing 99% of bacteria from the floor when following the proper care and use, using only water, not using any harsh chemicals or cleaners on your floor, okay? Now, if you saw already what Norwex is capable of in previous videos, then this is just going to be mind-blowing for you. It's going to make your life so much easier to mop. And the great news about this is that you can get your hands on a mop for free, okay? If you are already linked up with a consultant, you need to be getting in touch with that consultant and asking how you can get your hands on one of these mops for free, because I literally just cleaned the floors in a matter of minutes, okay? You can host a party and earn your mop for free, but another way to get it for free is by joining as a consultant. It comes in your starter kit, and you can earn your starter kit for free. But let's see what this looks like. Okay, yucky, dirt, even picked up some crumbs, etc. This was a blue mop pad and you can see that it's very discolored, okay? So now that we have wet mopped, what you wanna do when you're done using your wet mop, put that over there so it doesn't fall. You wanna rinse it out afterwards. Agitate it really well. It's gonna rinse out a lot of what it picked up. You always wanna be rinsing it out after each use with hot water. Wring it out really good. And within 24 hours, that backlock or that silver is gonna go to work to fight against bacterial odor, mold, and fungi and prevent bacteria from growing and reproducing, okay? It's like birth control for bacteria so that you don't have to wash your Norwex every single time or every single day, okay? So that's how easy it is to clean your floors, and you can get your hands on a mop for free.